Hi, welcome back to Growth Catalyst Hub. And today we are on the 25th day of the 30-day journey of turbocharging your career. On the 25th day, which is today, we are going to talk about how do you research the company before you get to that interview. Researching about the company before you get to that interview is non-negotiable. A lot of employers today expect you to know a lot about their company before you come and sit there in that interview. You are expected to know about the mission, vision, value system of the company, their products, their services. Whatever is publicly available, you are expected to know a basic minimum before you come into the interview. That illustrates your interest in the company. Otherwise, if you don't know anything about my company, then the big question which begs is that, are you even interested in this job? So it is important to research about the company, but how do you go about do that? That's what we're going to see. Let's dive in. One, research the company's website. That is the most public medium available. And today, every single company is having a website. And that has become a basic minimum. So the company website, what are the missions, vision, value that the company is talking about? And how do you relate to them? And what are the products, what are the services that the company is listing on the website? How is the company making money as you see it? And what is your understanding of the industry vertical that the company is in? Basis your understanding, basis your experience, basis your career from where you stand. Check out all of that and form a point of view in terms of what this company is all about. It would help you in the interview to impress upon the interviewer, but also it would help you to have a point of view about the company in terms of whether you really want to join this company. Number two, learn as much as possible about the company's culture. Is it a good place to work? Are people happy there? Or employees satisfied? Does the company have a history of paying the employees properly? Do they have a culture of innovation? Do they have a culture of team spirit? You can get a lot of this information from sites like Glassdoor, Indeed, LinkedIn, all of this. You can also reach out to your network, whoever has worked in the company or is working in the company. You can reach out to them and talk to them discreetly about what the company is all about. But learn all about what the company is and learn all about what the culture is. It would help you really. Number three, learn as much as possible about the industry landscape, that category and vertical landscape. If you are interviewing for a e-commerce company, it could be Amazon, it could be Flipkart, it could be any of a number of companies which are there in that category. You should know what this category is about. You should know what is happening in the retail sector, retail landscape of India, and within that, what is happening in the e-commerce landscape. That's a minimum, basic minimum that you are expected to know. If you have zeroed in on one company, you should know a little about what their advertisements are, if the company is advertising, assuming that, and what the competitive advertising are. What is the position of this company versus what is the position of the competitive companies, and so on. This research would help you in the interview to show that you know a little about the industry vertical and you know a little about the competition, not only about the company, but also about the competition. The next thing which is important is know the job description which has been put out by the company for which you are applying completely in detail. What are the skills that they have asked for? What are the things that they have specified? What is the level of experience they have asked for? Do you have that experience, little more, little less? Do you have all the skills that they have mentioned, a little more, little less? Note it thoroughly, research it thoroughly. It is one document that you should know completely without any doubt. The next thing that you should do is check out the employees on LinkedIn. You may want to do it discreetly. Go and make your LinkedIn profile a private mode for next half an hour till the time that you research these people so that people don't get to know that you have researched. It's absolutely okay for people to know that you have researched, but sometimes it might be useful to be discreet about your research on the employees and the company, and therefore you may want to turn on the private mode. Turn it on and check for employees. What do you need to check on? What are the skills that they have? what kind of skills, what kind of backgrounds, what kind of talents are thriving in this company. That's what you want to look at. And then you can think about, okay, do I have these skills, these talents to thrive in that company? If ABCD kind of skills have thrived, if I have similar kind of skills, maybe I can also thrive. To make that kind of a comparison and come to that kind of an understanding is what I'm asking you to check it out. Check it out. It's a good exercise. It will familiarize you with people who are there in the company. It will also familiarize you with the kind of skills, the kind of talent, the kind of positions which work in the company. The next one is very commonsensical, but it is important. Stay updated about the trends and news which are coming out about the company and about the industry. You may want to subscribe to Google News. You may want to subscribe to any news which is happening. You may want to follow the company on LinkedIn so that you don't miss out on anything which is happening about the company. The company may be releasing new products, releasing new services, may have come out with latest advertisement, and you cannot afford to say, no, I didn't see that, I didn't notice that. If you're truly interested, you would have taken the steps of noticing it, understanding it, learning about it. And that is what employees expect you to do. Finally, you may want to learn as much as possible about companies' goals and challenges. A lot of companies are transparent about these in their speeches, in their shareholders' meetings, and industry output, industry reports that they put out. For example, if a company talks about the need and the challenge of expanding its footprint into international market, and you have the experience of having managed some projects cross-culturally, cross-border, then it is a great fit. You can talk about, I know for a fact that you are looking at internationally expanding, and I have this skill, this expertise where I have led 2 projects out of Germany and so on and so forth. So knowing and understanding what the company's goals are and what challenges could be there helps you to understand and navigate in terms of what kind of answers you need to craft so that your skills are meshed with the future goals of the company, which would put you in a higher pedestal when it comes to evaluating the list of candidates. Let me summarize what we have been talking about in this session. 1, know about the company mainly from the website. It's important that you spend good time researching the website. It's a good idea to learn about the culture of the company. You can visit Glassdoor, LinkedIn, Indeed, all the sites which talk about where employees talk about their experience with the company. If there are reports on a great place to work or equivalent reports where the company is mentioned, it's a good idea to go through the report and see what the rank the company is having. It's a good idea to understand what kind of employees thrive in that company. You can do this by looking at the profile of the employees in the LinkedIn. You should also know everything about what is happening in the company, what kind of products are coming out, what kind of services are coming out, what kind of advertisements are released newly. And you need to keep up with the news about the company, not only about the company, but also about the industry, and you should keep yourself updated. Wishing you all the very best for your research and being abreast about the company and your industry. I hope you like this episode. Please like it. Please subscribe to the channel. See you in our next episode.